what's this? How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary tasks?
Well, I've used many different fonts. To start with, fonts on both my print products, as you can see, they're similar. So that gives continuity throughout.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that also I've used. I've tried to use advertisement on both the print products, like hashtags, hashtag White Riot, and the webpage bit.
Okay.
I've also used on my advertisement links to kind of link things to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Apple to give the effect to the viewers
Okay.
of
That as
that.
well.
From if you can see from the picture, that's come from. I'll show you.
Yeah, that
From
came from that scene there, didn't it?
Yeah, from this scene here,
Actually, yeah.
as you can see. So it's actually from the area where we've done it.
I mean,
So
what about the black and white throughout you've got?
The black and white file. I've got that on both print products, as you can see, and from the dual narrative on the movie, is it? In the studio. There we go. You can see that we've used it there as well. So when it's used there, obviously, keep it the same throughout and the continuity similar.
So is there any links obviously with the imagery and stuff? Is there
Yeah.
any other links that you've got throughout? Or is there any symbolism, symbolic?
What reference kind of things?
Yeah, is there anything like
Well, what do you mean?
that? So let's have a look. Is it that one? So
Yeah.
obviously you have that road again. You have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You have it there.
Oh,
as
the
well.
same thing.
Yeah. So is there any reason for
That's just where we wanted to I don't know. It kind of shows one of the streets, and as the youth.
It highlights that kind of
Yeah.
sort of
The
scenario.
stereotypical youth kind of on the streets, and it's gone as you can see from that as well, on the other pictures. It's just where youths hang out in it,
Yeah, I mean,
shelters.
that's just outside the school.
roads.
Actually,
Yeah,
to be fair,
just outside the school.
But for somebody of our age,
That's just
education,
typical,
that's
innit?
just a typical sort of view, innit, really?
Where you'd go.
Fair enough.
And I've also used 10% off code to show the viewers and of the.
Yeah, I mean that then links them onto the video. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
So,
So it's selling it kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
The advertisement
I mean,
of selling the digipack.
And to be fair, you've done that a lot. I mean, you've got the release date there. You've
Yeah.
got where you can contact the
Yeah.
band. You've got discount codes.
Got all of that, and then
Yeah, I mean,
the review kind of thing from M&A. So it shows all the parts, I guess, of what you want from
Yeah.
a digipack and a video, to combine them all together.
the thing I like, to be fair, I mean, just you've got two establishing shots at the top. You've got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
medium shot, and then you've got a
The
medium,
medium
Yeah.
the range shot.
to range shot there.
Yeah,
And it's
it's all different.
yeah, I mean that's
perspective of the film,
in the
innit?
video. I mean, we tried to include a number of different.
Yeah,
sort of,
all different shots, didn't we?
yeah, because we've got
Throughout.
establishing shots from the studio. We've got
Yeah.
close-ups of the wallet. I mean,
We've got close up of us on the drums,
yeah,
medium, long range shots and everything, haven't we?
yeah,
So I wanted to involve all that in my
yeah.
print pieces.
Like I said, with the black throughout, I think it does sort of link it all together really, really nicely.
Yeah, it gives the effect of all it, doesn't it? Which
Mm.
brings in.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Good lad.
that's about it really. Thank you. Cheers. Right, so
Hang on, mate. I need to start
that's
the recording. Get yourself in the shot as well, mate.
right, so how effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary tasks?
Alright, okay. Well, to start off with, again, you can see the black and white through all our pieces, same situation as yours, but mine's more
Yeah.
sort of more white as such. But no, I mean the black and white again, it's just continuity throughout. I mean, yeah, we have the sepia elements in there, but I thought if we keep black and white, then I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be a bit better rather than have one sepia, one black and white,
Yeah.
and then one mixed. One of the things I did try to do was I actually took sort of the sort of history of indie music. It goes back to punk.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I did do was, so this section here, my digipack, I've actually tried making the Anarchy A sign.
Oh yeah.
And obviously that was
Yeah, the
big thing for punk. Yeah, it was an iconic symbol.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, because we've used the sepia and the black and white, I think it gives it more a retro vintage kind of thing, and adding that in is another feature that I could. Yeah, I mean.
You can also see that you used a lot of the Riot tools and kit towards
Yeah.
the film. So it shows.
Yeah, I mean we used the truncheon in the video.
Yeah.
You've got the right helmet and that there. and then again,
Truncheon.
it's there. I mean, the trilogy. I think like the three working together is almost like triadic structure, and it's just
Yeah.
it gives like a really strong and emphasizes the thing behind it.
Yeah.
And just being able to like, even on the logo there, I tried to incorporate sort of like again something different rather than just like used it instead of the eyes.
Yeah.
So I just had
yeah,
that
that works well. I think
Mm.
brings it like the features, doesn't it, as well as the incorporates the right.
Yeah. And like again, I didn't do it as much as you did, but I mean, with regards to like Twitter, I've done hashtag,
Yeah.
the @ the and the website. Again with the 10% off, things like that. But one thing I did try doing on the digipack and just the print work in general is I've incorporated the red into it. It's like
Yeah.
the enemy, the red line there, and things like that. And I think that just breaks it down a little bit, sort of, rather than just straightforward black and white all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, like
Well.
for a riot, I mean, like in the video, some of the things can be quite sort of quite aggressive as such, and
Yeah.
the red connotes aggression, anger, things like that.
Yeah.
So I thought
It worked well.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
would break it
does.
down a little bit,
Yeah.
like I said.
It does work
But
well.
now, like dual narrative. I mean, the guitar and the riot gear highlights that again. So
Yeah.
um,
Comes across in your thing.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, with like setting up the digipack and the print products, they're all as one. So bringing them all together again, I think it does work quite well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like from the digipack, I think it like trying to sell as far as like trying to sell the main products as it goes. I mean, you've got like the main detail on there, like you've got like the dates, you've got
You've got like quotes, haven't you, from Roads Are Right?
Yeah.
You've got that on there.
you've got like reviews, things like that,
Yeah.
and then if you go back to that one, I mean, it's the same sort of layout. I mean, would be honest, would you if you saw that and then that, would you say they were linked together?
Yeah, you can tell kind of from the obviously the colour and everything like that, all the
I mean, that's
morphology of the actual.
like I say, that's something I tried doing
Yeah.
rather than just like putting it together.
Yeah, you can tell from that like red thing as well.
Mm.
Like it corresponds well with that one.
With that one down the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Brings in different links, doesn't it? It shows.
yeah, I mean, like I say, it was just a case of trying to break it down and link it back. I mean, the Anarchy A sign historically is red,
Yeah.
so, but no, I mean, like, you could kind of say that a part of our video has sort of like the anarchist kind of approach. I mean, rather than doing something like like doing something legally, he took matters into his own hands, which
Yeah.
is kind of, I mean, that is part of the anarchy sort of
Yeah, it
element,
is.
I guess. But no, I mean,
It all works well.
yeah, I think, as far as I'm concerned, I think it does work well. And like,
Yeah, it does.
I've tried to get it to,
Link together.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but no, fair
Yeah.
enough. Cheers, buddy.
All right.